there, mateys. Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, today we're filming from Tall Ships in Green Bay. We're going to have a great time today. It's one of the 11 stops in North America in Green Bay, Wisconsin for the big tall ships behind us here today. And we're grilling pirates today.
Oh, yeah.
And if you ain't grilling pirates with us, you're going to walk the plank. That's the big alligator down below. We'll be right back with Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, mateys.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, The Big Green Egg, Memphis Woodfire Grills, Cherry Delight, Merck's Cheese Spread, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, healthy homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, No Name Butcher Quality Meats, Sundrop Soda, the Oneida Nation, All Things Jerky, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
1953, the original Peter Pan film. And this is Captain Hook. This is Shmee. Shmee. If they don't join us as pirates and grilling pirates, you make them walk the plank.
Oh, yeah.
Walk the plank ready. And the crocodiles are hungry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. We're going to take care of them, though, aren't we? And them alligators.
And you know what? Today, we are at Tall Ships, by the way. It's a great event. It comes every so often here to Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's 11 port of calls in North America, including Canada throughout the Great Lakes, and 7 in the United States total. So 11 total, 7 in the United States. You do the math. Who's up in Canada and how many stops? Looks like 4 to me.
I think you got it. I think he's got it, Freddie.
You better get rolling here. You better watch out.
What better thing to walk the plank than to go to our good friends at All Things Jerky and pick up a little alligator.
Oh, we got it.
So just like the movie in 1953, we got a cedar plank alligator and put them in reverse.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Does that make me Tinkerbell today? If you guys are Captain
You've been Tinkerbell all your life. You just didn't
You really
So
have.
our good friends at Big Green Egg, they got some wonderful cedar planks. They really do. They're western red cedar planks. They're great. In a pinch, what I do is I go to the local lumber yard and I pick up dog-ear cedar fencing that's not treated. Dog-ear cedar fencing that's not treated. And I cut my own little sections. And we're going to do some plank cooking because we have the big tall ships. This happens to be the Niagara behind us here. We got the Blue Nose 2. The Blue Nose 2, by the way, came into port yesterday into Green Bay. The water's been a little high. And we have the Leo Fraggle Bridge.
Right.
The Leo Fraggle Bridge.
Did he make it?
Yes. 8 inches clearance. 8 inch
Really?
clearance. Can you imagine
Yeah,
that?
I know that they were going to have problems, worried about problems with that.
So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to do step by step, roll by roll. Watch that little
Step by step.
acorn
Inch
roll.
by
Roll
inch.
roll.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is the King Creole. This is the way it comes when you go to All Things Jerky, allthingsjerky.com. Freddie.
Yes.
I got your mug of meat.
Hey, I've been
All
looking for
Things
that.
Jerky, your mug of meat. You can go online and order that. That's actually trademarked, and only from All Things Jerky can you order your mug of meat.
Look at
All
there's some
Things
gator
Jerky.
in here too.
All Things
Look at
Jerky.
this, Buffalo Bob's alligator jerky. Okay.
So we're going to open up our King Creole alligator. This is from the tail. This is the tenderloin. We ate this a couple of times.
Yes, we have.
It's absolutely delicious. So we're going to take our alligator, and this is what the nice little tenderloins look like of alligator, just pure white meat, if you would. And we're going to add a little bit of oil in there. I'm going to take those off now. We're going to add a little bit of oil in there. And we're going to add, of course, from All Things Jerky, a little gator hammock. And that happens to be garlic, a little sodium, and Creole seasoning, right?
Hey,
A little
it goes for me.
Chipotle. And I don't want to add too much because it's sodium in there, but we're going to add a little bit of that Creole in there, and I'm just going to mix that around, and I'm going to get some more gloves on in a minute when I get to it. So we're going to let that just set for just a second. Would you hang on to those?
Sure, my pleasure.
So in our cedar planks, we're going to do a couple of things.
Okay.
We're going to take a nice section of orange. When I do cedar plank cooking on salmon or any fish, I'll do lemon or lime, and I'll put those on the bottom of the wet board. And remember, we take the boards and we soak them in water. I got a landscaping brick on them over here. That looks like enough for what I'm doing here today. Now we're going to take and we're going to add a little bit of flavor and texture to ours. So we're going to take a pear and we're going to make some little sections of pear in there. And we're going to add that with our cedar planking because that pear only takes a couple of minutes to to cook through.
That's a nice added touch.
I thought the texture and the flavor and the sweetness of the pear would add to that gator. We call it gator, down in the swamps.
That's a Midwest slang for it, matey.
Now I'm going to get my gloves back on, another set of gloves.
Oh, man. Gator's got your granny.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
But not Granny Hazel, no.
So there's one of my wet sections of board. I'm going to take a little bit of orange, and I'm going to add that to the top. That's going to add some flavor, keep the moisture going, you know what I'm saying. We'll add that right there. We'll add a little bit of our pear all around here. And now comes the gator. So it's as simple as that. That's step by step. It doesn't get much easier to show you, good folks. And I want to spread these out. No, not with the sound music here. This is nice and slow today. These are beautiful tenderloins of gator.
I like the presentation on that.
Those are going to be beautiful. And with this, so I want to put this on the grill. We're going to cedar plank this for about a half hour, so I got to get this going. Meryl's going to do a nice Creole sauce. So I'm going to get this. Okay, by the way, on the MHP, I saved one of these. Our beautiful MHP grill. These are nice cast aluminum type style grates. They've got a searing station, and then they've got one where you can do vegetables and like a stir fry. Just so you know that, just for your education.
That's great. A little Midwest Creole seasoning here, a little bit for a sauce for the gator. But what you want to do is, I've got some already diced up tomatoes and peppers and onions right here.
Okay.
You go ahead and buy them at the can. You go ahead and use them, go to a farmer's market, buy it fresh. But I'm going to use that's about 14 ounces. I might add a little bit more on there. But I'm going to stir that around. And then we're going to spice it up a little bit more by adding a little bit of jalapenos. I know how much you love jalapenos, Freddie, so you don't even have to
I'm getting actually used to that, you know.
Are you?
So this is kind of like a Midwest Creole.
It's an acquired taste. It's taken me 3 years.
So you've got the jalapenos in there. I'm going to use a little bit more garlic powder on this, just to enhance the flavor. Add that in there. And then I want some of that rub. Where's that rub at? Right here. Yeah.
Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah, go ahead and sprinkle it on there.
A little bit more of the chipotle, a little sodium.
Mix that all up there.
Some other peppers. I guess it's got a little bite.
Yeah, that should have a little bite to it. And then obviously, we got to spice it up a little bit more.
Is it really?
It's really good
for the
season.
Order that, baby. That's delicious. Got a nice head to it, don't it?
It does. Now a little bit of spicy barbecue sauce in here. Why? Because it's got a little habanero mash to it. Not going to be real spicy. Now I'm going to put this on the grill, and you really want to let this simmer as long as you can, actually. And then if you need to thin this out a little bit, use a little bit of tomato juice, but we'll thicken that up, and then at the end,
okay, I'm sorry.
At the end, I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream in there.
At the end, a little bit of sour cream at the end, just kind of give it a little creamy texture.
Yep.
All right, another cedar plank. We're going to walk the plank. When you go to our good friends at All Things Jerky, one of the products, and they have a great store, great variety of stores. One of the ones that they have is our good friend Hippie Wayne, and we're actually vendors this weekend over here at the marketplace at Tall Ships. And by the way, can you show the world's largest duck, sir? You'll get that? Okay. Thank you, young man. He's miming me right now.
Oh, okay.
So the Hippie Wayne's products are like pickled things. This is a habanero pickled egg.
Oh, they're good too.
So we're going to take some pickled eggs, and we're going to cedar plank these. So I need about 4 cedar planks.
All right.
4 cedar planks. Boy, now I'm going to sound like Merrill. You go to the can and you buy the tomatoes. This is from our good friends at All Things Jerky. This is duck sausage.
Yeah, I like that.
Sausage made with duck. So we're going to take, and I'm going to slit that down the middle there, and we're going to unwrap that baby.
It's looking pretty good.
Well, you know something? This is going to be unusual. I don't know. It's got to work. Oh, it's got cranberries in there. So it's got some nice little cranberries in there. Yeah, that's what Jessica was telling me. Steve was sleeping in the back. Just kidding, Steve.
Yeah.
He's not here to defend himself, you know that.
So we're going to take our pickled eggs, and we're going to split those down the center. We're going to take another cedar plank. And I'm going to plop them. Where'd my #1 sauce go? We're going to put a little #1 on that wet board. And I'm going to shimmy those down there. And we're going to put these on the grill as little appetizers.
I love it.
I know, what the heck, you know? We've cooked eggs, we cooked pickled eggs, we bacon wrapped pickled eggs.
What a
like a
great
pickled
idea.
egg?
With that, it get the smoked flavor onto it. I love smoked eggs. Oh, I love
Freddie, you want a
these.
pickled egg?
Sure, what the
They're
heck?
habanero.
It doesn't matter.
You know habanero's a hot pepper, don't you, Freddie?
Well, you realize how far I can throw this thing if I don't like it.
So we're going to get those cedar plank. Oh, go ahead,
Delicious.
Freddie, they're up. Sorry.
They're good, aren't they?
They're very interesting, yes.
Oh, they're good. Get to the yolk. That's the best part. Okay, that's what that looks like. We're
Wow.
gonna decorate that in a little bit.
Wow. A lot going on, man.
And we got one more.
All right, what you got?
Breakfast.
Mmm.
Breakfast of champs. Hot dogs, sauerkraut, dough works.
You
Drained
back
off
away.
sauerkraut. Mad Dog and Merrill's to work. By the way, our #1 barbecue sauce won a wonderful award nationally. It's a sweet tomato-based barbecue sauce. It's fantastic. It's delicious. It's thick. It's rich. This is sauerkraut, onions, and horseradish mustard with a sun-ripe tomato base. If you can't find them in your store, or you want your grocer to get them, tell your grocer to go to maddogandmerrill.com. maddogandmerrill.com, and he can order them anywhere in the United States. Take our DeWorks, and I'm going to season the sauerkraut a little bit with that. And one more time, I'm going to don a pair of gloves because I don't want to touch that. I'll guarantee you that.
Whew, that was one spicy egg, I'll tell you that.
Was
Got
it?
that right. Finally, at the end, get you.
I hope there's a cocktail somewhere in
That's
there.
Hippie Wayne, I'll tell you that. Rod will get a picture of Hippie Wayne and have him wave to you. Okay,
Wow.
our last little plank. I was going to put onions on there, but I think their segment's getting pretty good here right now.
I think it is.
Thank you.
All right.
Good.
So sauerkraut, hot dogs, and more sauerkraut. And we're going to call that lunch. And we're going to get those cedar planks right there. We are at Tall Ships in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're having a cedar plank time. And if you don't join us, Grilling Pirates, we're going to have you walk the plank, matey.
Right as rain, matey.
And when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Dan at Wood Pellet Pizza Ovens, we're grilling up some great pizzas on the grill.
Hey, everybody, it is pizza time. Let's see what we've got coming out of the old pizza ovens here.
Dan, the pizza
Oh,
man, is with
beautiful
us today.
job.
Look at both of us.
I'll tell you what, pizza ovens are absolutely great. If you're having a party, you got several people over, you want to serve some refreshments, I like using the tortilla shells in this. Everybody makes their own pizza, so you have a regular pizza bar set up with different flavors of cheese, sausage, pepperoni, even shrimp.
All the
name it.
veggies in the world.
You got it. You name it.
Dan,
It's
hang
there.
on to that. You look like a pro with that
He
baby
does.
there. Everybody loves pizza, right?
Right.
Everybody wants to do their own pizzas. Merrill mentioned that. Woodpelletpizzaovens.com. Woodpelletpizzaoven.com. Woodpelletpizzaoven.com.
Very good.
Correct. And then go online. I'll tell you what, this is Dan the Pizza Man. We've got little Luigi, and we got the big tank, and there's two other sizes in between. They're all stainless steel. They're phenomenal units. They're all run by wood. They're all fired up by all natural wood, isn't that, Dan?
Yeah, so everything's cooked with wood,
Yep.
high temperatures, cooks fast, great flavor. They're outdoor ovens, so not just for pizza, you can cook fish, vegetables, whatever you like.
So the chicken is delicious in there?
Chicken's fantastic.
Yep, yeah.
Bacon wrapped scallops are my favorite.
Yeah, and have you ever,
Oh.
I was just going to say, have you ever done bacon wrapped items?
Oh,
so you
lots of it.
can. So I can do my jalapeno poppers wrapped
For
in
sure.
bacon in there.
Oh, there you go.
sure.
Yeah, and they cook up fast, they cook up even. It's a quarter-right plate in there. The heat source is started in the center with wood. Everything is pushed towards the back, and it just rotates in there like a convection oven.
Exactly.
And when you want to brown something, I found out today it's called doming, because the dome on a wood pizza oven, and you just kind of like slide the pizza under, pop it to the top, and you convection oven, you dome it, and you bubble the cheese on the top.
Correct.
And that's exactly what we did today. The pizza that we did today, by the way, and you can do your own. That's the idea of it here. We have a little bit of our good friends at Merck's Cheese. We have some of their nice sharp cheddar cheese. That's aged at least 9 months, Dan. Every one of those little containers.
Yep.
And you know what they never do? They never whip that cheese, so it's pure cheese.
It
Good
is
stuff.
pure cheese.
So we're gonna put a little Merck's cheese over the top of that. That's gonna be one of our bases. Then we're gonna take a good quality pizza sauce, and we're gonna add the
Oh,
pizza
you're going
sauce
all
in
out,
there.
man.
So what's the temperature of my oven in there, Dan?
Oven's running about 650 degrees.
Is it really? Yeah.
The stone's about 500 degrees.
And that's exactly what the correct temperature would be for doing pizzas and rotating them like we're doing today.
Yes.
And the little pizzas that we did today Honest to God, you don't go in the house, you don't mix a drink, you don't do a salad. You stay and you tend to them, and you serve them out as fast as you can get them in there.
I don't think they took 2 minutes apiece.
I don't think they did either, Dan. That is absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
So we have the Merck's cheese. We got a whole bunch of pepperoni over the top of that. You know how to make pizzas at home. Real quality mozzarella cheese over the top of that. And all we simply do is, I think I can do this by hand. We're going to take and we're going to slide that into the big tank, and you can feel the heat. And all we're going to do is sit and wait for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. Watch it a little bit. Slide in your, what's it called?
Peel, pizza peel.
Your pizza peel.
Yeah.
And you kind of give it a half turn, and then you take your pizza peel out, and you wait about 1.5 minutes longer, and then you dome the pizza, and then you make another one. You keep serving your
He's
guests.
going to get in the pizza business.
I am going to get in the
ladies and
pizza
gentlemen. I know he
business.
is.
It's that
I know he
easy.
is.
It really is that easy.
Yeah.
All stainless steel, quarterite base as far as you call it a
Stone.
stone. The pizza stone that's in there is quarterite,
Yep.
which is a good high quality. That's what I like to use. And then we got the stainless steel, 4 different sizes. You got to go to woodpelletpizzaoven.com, woodpelletpizzaoven.com. Look them up right now and see all the different ovens and the different things you can do. It's a great unit. It really, really is. Dan, thanks for spending a little time with us here. Let's get some oven.
Hey, our
Now we
pleasure.
need to
Thank you,
turn
sir.
it. Let me put the peel in.
Let him
What's
put
it
his
called?
peel in the oven.
Peel. And little half
Look at that.
turn.
I'll tell you, he's going to go in the pizza business, ladies and gentlemen.
Slide it out. Another 1.5 minutes.
Good to go.
Welcome back to Tall Ships with Mad Dog and Merrill.
I'll tell you what, thanks a lot, Dan. I'll tell you what, Dan at Wood Pellet Pizza Ovens, he only uses the Bear Mountain grilling and smoking wood, hardwood pellets, Bear Mountain pellets. They really are fantastic. It's all natural wood. All right, here we go, ladies and
All right,
gentlemen.
what do we got
Get rid of
there?
that darn plank there. The beautiful, there's the planked alligator with the pear. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Then we have the egg with the duck sausages there, the pickled eggs with the duck sausage there. Nice little presentation of the hot dogs and sauerkraut. I'm just going to decorate a little more of our DeWorks over the top. We're going to add a little bit of Merrill's Creole sauce. Why don't you get going on some drinks? I'll put these front and center. I'm going to put some sour cream and Merrill's Creole sauce.
You're a good man. I appreciate it. Good old Bloody Marys. We're going to call them Grandma Hazel's Bloody Marys, Freddie. We're going to do a virgin one for Mad Dog and one with a little vodka in yours, okay?
A little?
No, just a little, just a little. But the secret that we do, we've got a lot of people that tell us about this all the time, is using our barbecue sauce.
These are recipes from our viewers.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. Our
Is
good
good.
old boy in Sheboygan gave us on this recipe.
Did he really?
Yes, yes. So on yours, Freddie, we're going to go with number 1 on yours, okay?
I'm
little
a
number one
guy.
barbecue sauce. Just a little bit. Mad Dog, he's got to get the spicy.
I'm a spicy
He
kind of
loves
guy.
spicy. He loves spicy. Put that on there,
Creole
just a little bit. There we go.
Sour cream.
Now the big thing you want to do is you got to make sure you stir this up first, Freddie.
All right.
Very important, very important. Stir it up really good. And what's nice and spicy really adds a really nice flavor to it. And you're number 1 for the mellow people like
One
you.
plop of sour cream.
Oh, man.
Oh, let's give it a shot. What the heck? Then, here's one of the key things, a couple things that you also got to use some Grandma Hazel's. Grandma Hazel's is great in Bloody Marys. There's a lot of
I gotta go
bars
get
that
some
use
hot
it.
mitts. I'll be right
You know,
back.
it's just amazing.
Never
So we're
rubbed
gonna-
anybody wrong.
No, it can't. No, not Grandma Hazel. So we're going to go ahead and place that right on here. And there again, we're going to stir this up quite a bit again. Stir it up really good. So you've got it blended. You really want to make sure that you have it blended. And I'm doing this right before I add the ice to it. Then also what I'm going to do is add a little bit of lemon juice.
There's a
fresh
lot of
squeezed
action
lemon.
going here at Tall Ships, by the way. This is opening day for Tall Ships. A lot of things moving, a lot of things beeping, things like that. It's not Merrill backing up.
No, it's not me backing up.
This time.
I'd beep really loud.
Not me
Look at a little
backing out
lemon in
either.
there. Okay. Now for Freddie, which one was Freddie? Yours is number 1 here,
I'm
right?
watching
Yes,
that.
it was.
I'm watching that. Don't get them confused.
Mad Dog's got the spicy. So Freddie, I got a little vodka here for you. There you go.
Wait. What was that right down there? Oh, that's enough.
There.
There
We
we
want you to stay
go.
awake, Freddie. We want you to stay awake.
You remember the old byline. I didn't come
Yes.
to get drunk.
Okay, the ice cubes. You got to add ice?
We came to stay drunk. All right. Well, this is it.
And I got big cubes for you too, Freddie. Big cubes.
Hey, while he's adding the ice, just turn this way a little bit. This is our wonderful little Creole sauce, and we're just going to ladle that a little bit over that alligator, just to add a little moisture because that cedar has a tendency just to cook it beautifully. So a little Creole sauce there,
Out of this world.
Midwestern style.
Little Grandma Hazel's on top again.
A little bit of garnish. I get
Yes.
some Hippie Wayne's pickled mushrooms, and a little bit of Hippie Wayne's egg and lemon juice. And I'll tell
lemon.
you what, we'll be right back to
Life is
post
good.
you guys.
There you go, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell
Oh,
one.
yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we make you walk the plank, you won't be able to view us next week and each and every week. So you're safe this week, Pirate Betties. Happy grilling, folks.
Happy grilling, everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.